Zambia and China recently signed an agreement to use their respective national currencies in trade between the two countries. This decision was taken to reduce the dependence of bilateral trade on the US dollar, which is a reference currency for most international trade transactions. Using the national currency in trade has several economic advantages. First, it reduces transaction costs associated with currency conversion, which can encourage more trade between the two countries. It can also help to stabilize exchange rates and reduce volatility in financial markets. In addition, the use of the national currency can strengthen economic and trade links between the two countries. This can help stimulate investment and economic growth, as well as strengthening political ties. However, there are also risks associated with using the local currency in trade. For example, it can make companies more vulnerable to exchange rate fluctuations and inflation risks. It can also make exporters less competitive in the international markets if their currency is overvalued. In terms of economic benefits, there are several advantages to using the local currency in trade between Zambia and China. Firstly, it can help reduce the cost of imports and exports between the two countries. In addition, it can help stimulate investment and economic growth by strengthening economic and trade ties between the two countries. It is therefore important to note that the use of the local currency can also have negative effects on the economy. For example, if the Zambian currency is overvalued against the Chinese yuan, this could make Zambian exports less competitive in the international markets. It could also increase the cost of importations for Zambian companies. Ultimately, the use of the local currency in trade between Zambia and China is an interesting initiative that could bring significant economic benefits. However, it is important to keep a close eye on the risks associated with this decision and take steps to mitigate them if necessary.